Me have a crush on her, don't make me laugh.
And now we got 12 million stupid dollars.
I feel sorry for crack addicts on Halloween because they don't know it's Halloween. They don't know it. Is that Batman? They know Superman. I thought he was bigger than that.
Remember Mark Cooper from Hanging with Mr. Cooper? The funny, charismatic NBA star turned coach, transforming the lives of his high school students? It turns out there's more to Mark Curry off camera than just the laughs. What if you found out an aerosol spray dispenser behind a water heater exploded and poor Curry had to fight for his life? When you suffer burns that drop you in a coma, you know it's bad.
It was a deep, bad situation that took me into a deep depression, you guys. I thought about suicide.
But what's the sad, awful truth about comedian Mark Curry? Mark Curry was born on June 1st, 1961 in Oakland, California. Growing up in a large family with 8 siblings, he was influenced by the strong sense of community and family values. His mother, Ann Curry, was particularly influential in his life, instilling in him a strong work ethic and resilience. Curry's early life in Oakland exposed him to various challenges and hardships, which helped build his character and tenacity, as well as a knack for a good joke.
If I was president, I'd let gays in the military. They just want to march a little different, that's not...
His sense of humor was a significant coping mechanism, and as you would expect, he often used comedy to navigate difficult situations.
Real bad. He was selling them. Hey, what's up, man? Can I talk to you for a minute? Go, Nick.
This drive to make people laugh eventually led him to pursue a career in stand-up comedy. The close-knit community and his family support played crucial roles in shaping his character, but it's not like he was born into money. But Curry managed to get through high school and college without much hassle. And as a hearty young man bubbling with life, he was already destined for a career in the entertainment industry. Curry's first major role was Hanging with Mr. Cooper, a 90s sitcom that had Mark Curry at the heart of its best moments from 1992 to 1997 as Mark Cooper, an NBA player turned substitute teacher turned gym coach. The TV star appeared in shows such as It's Showtime at the Apollo, An Evening at the Improv, Living Single, The Jamie Foxx Show, and Hollywood Squares. He's the kind of actor that makes you wonder where you've seen such an amazing actor. But Hanging with Mr. Cooper was his biggest hit.
Vanessa, you dating Charles Barkley?
Charles is just a big teddy bear.
On May 15, 2006, Mark Curry was at his home in Los Angeles. It was another evening making dinner, but fate had other plans. A gas-fueled water heater trapped in the basement suddenly malfunctioned. The result? A massive explosion. The explosion resulted in a fire that engulfed Curry, leaving him with second-degree burns that charred a great chunk of his body. His back and his arms were severely seared.
The fire got on me, but I wasn't, it wasn't scarred. It blew me back. I remember that thing blew me back. I never told people. But it blew me back. My shoulder I was burnt. I was in the St. Francis burn unit for I don't even know how long. I was in a coma, self-induced coma, and the Lord saved me.
Curry was rushed to the hospital where he went through extensive treatment for his injuries. He spent several weeks in the hospital recovering from the burns and undergoing multiple surgeries to repair the damage to his skin. The recovery process was long and painful, requiring physical therapy and rehabilitation to regain mobility and function in his burned areas. And the sad, awful truth is that throughout his recovery, Curry battled depression and struggled with the psychological effects of the traumatic experience. He even thought of ending his life, but he had strong support to keep him going. The actor openly spoke about his struggles with mental health in interviews, sharing his journey of overcoming depression and finding strength in the face of adversity. Despite the challenges posed by the accident, Curry eventually recovered and returned to his career in entertainment. Yet bigger industry names like Steve Harvey rob him of his material.
Well, Steve stole my material on his show, so I had a beef on that. And when he was on his bullshit talk show he had, and he did all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching, somebody called me and said, man, homeboy doing your material. So he did my whole Halloween run. And I know he didn't think of it. This is true stuff that really happened to me. And so my thing is, you don't have to do that, homeboy. Right. So, motherfucker, you made enough money, bitch ass. And then, people want to jump up, oh, he didn't know, he didn't steal your... I said, yes, he did.
You think that's just trash talk? Check this out.
Okay.
Motherfucker,
What
I'll step
irritated
to
you so much about Steve doing it then?
Because he made it on
was
national
no
TV.
need.
You paid, you did your thing. You try to either you with me, or you disrespecting me, or I don't understand that. You taking food out of my money, you taking whatever, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
food out your mouth.
That's
I get it.
plagiarism.
You're shocked? Cat Williams did not have nice things to say about Steve Harvey, though. I must warn you, you didn't hear them from me.
Themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Cat Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Cat Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What?
Whew. Mark Curry had always been a great comic, actor, and TV host. Did you know he had gigs with Whitney Houston back in the day?
Any crazy Whitney stories?
No.
No.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Crazy thing about Whitney Houston, I'm performing and I don't know how many people. I think it was Floyd. I don't know, 1 million people. I don't know how big this thing. It was huge. And I'm performing, and Whitney Houston, you hear, "Go Mark, go Mark!" And I look, and Whitney Houston would come and watch my show before her show. I remember I looked to the stage, it was Whitney Houston. I was like, oh, and bam, and she was the coolest lady ever. I went to her wedding.
Although he currently boasts a modest $4 million net worth, the sad, awful truth about the comedian Mark Curry is that he doesn't get the respect he deserves. The TV celebrity appeared to be the victim of racial profiling in a Colorado hotel where he uploaded a video to Instagram. Curry was seated in the lobby of the Mining Exchange, a Wyndham Grand Hotel and Spa in Colorado Springs, where he heard 2 males approaching him, according to Curry's recording. One of the white males kept asking Curry if he was a visitor at the hotel, even though he was not showing an identification and claimed to be an employee. The second man, a man of color, joked that Curry was attempting to play the race card, which led Curry to refer to him as Uncle Tom. Curry declined to respond to the repeated questions, probably in an attempt to demonstrate what he perceived to be racism. Curry claimed on his Instagram post that the alleged hotel staff believed it's impossible that he has a room here. That led to the filming of the 26-minute-long video. "If you're black and you're in Colorado Springs, you can't be in the lobby," he said in the video to hundreds of thousands of his followers. Crazy stuff here. Curry attempted to use the restroom in the lobby, but someone forcibly prevented him from going inside. Curry claimed to feel threatened when more workers joined the 2 guys. Subsequently, the hotel manager demanded the staff members undergo retraining, most likely in the area of unconscious bias, and offered veiled apologies for the way staff members had handled a guest. That aside, Mark Curry had a wonderful stint as a recurring character in the series Black Jesus, where he portrayed the character Julius. Julius is a resident of Compton who interacts with the central character, Jesus Christ. Curry brings comedic elements to the show through his interactions with Jesus and the other characters in the community. But if you compare Mark Curry's role in Black Jesus to his broader filmography, you will see a range of characters that showcases versatility as an actor and comedian. While Black Jesus allowed him to explore comedic elements in a satirical context, Curry's filmography includes roles in various genres. He had supporting roles in films such as Armageddon, Switchback, and The Perfect Storm, where he demonstrated his ability to tackle more dramatic roles outside of comedy. Guest appearances on popular sitcoms? No problem. Mark Curry stole the show in his cameo at The Drew Carey Show. And when you see his adaptability to different comedic styles and ensemble casts, one thing you can always count on is this. If you want a real comic that can work a live crowd in real time with quality entertainment, then you're looking for Mark Curry and not some sellout too handicapped to speak the truth. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our videos. Stay tuned.